Good afternoon, everyone. I'm writer Coach Tony. And this is my part of my fantasy tennis. So every after a grand slam, I have what you call a fantasy tennis. And usually after the Australian Open, I have what you call the Europa Cup. So the Europa Cup is for countries in Europe and Africa. So the Europa Cup is 32 players, the top 32 players from Europe and Africa after the rankings of the Australian Open results are released. So 28 of those players are going to come from Europe, four are coming from Africa. So there are 32 players and four parts of the draw and eight players per part of the draw. So leading the draw on the top is Djokovic and Lehechka, Struff of Germany and Dugas of Tunisia, Dimitrov of Bulgaria and Karachev of Russia. And then we have Tsitsipas of Greece and Fis of France. So this is all based on the fantasy head-to-head, no? So between Djokovic and Lehechka, Djokovic has the better head-to-head, and between Struff and Dugas, uh, Struff has a better head-to-head. So the second, um, wait, one, two, three. The second uh, round will be between Djokovic and Struff. No. So between Dimitrov and Karachev, Dimitrov is the has a better head to head, and between Chichipas and Fizz, um, Dimitrov has a better head to head over Karachev, and Fizz is a surprise second round winner. So this is the Europa Cup 2024. Let's go to the second group. So here we have um, okay, just hold on. We have the eventual winner of the Australian Open, Yannick Sinner of Italy, and then he meets Italian Greek Spoor of the Netherlands. Then we have Davidovich Fokina, and then Locke of Zimbabwe, and then we have Manarino of France, and then we have Offner of Austria, then Urkaj of Poland, and then Koric of Croatia. So these are the other eight players in the second part of the draw. So Sinner versus Greek Spoor, Kina versus Locke, Manarino versus Offner, and Urkaj over Koric of Croatia. So um, these are the players that go to the second round. We have Sinner of Italy. Then we have Fokina of Spain. Then we have Manarino of France. And then Koric of Croatia. So we'll have more of that later. Let's now go to the third group of eight players who are invited to this. We have Alcaraz of Spain, who will meet Laszlo Djere, of Serbia, Ugo Umber of France, and versus Safwat of Egypt, Casper Ruud of Norway over Evans of Great Britain, and we have Zverev of Germany over Safiullin of Russia. So it's a very strong group. Alcaraz, Jere, Umbera, Safwat, Rude, Evans, and Zverev Safiullin. And the four players who move on are Alcaraz of Spain, and then Umber of France, Rude of Norway, and Zverev of Germany. So it's a very strong group of four. Okay, let's now go to the final four. The final four based on rankings are Medvedev of Russia, Musetti of Italy, Nori of Great Britain, HRG of Tunisia, Hachanov of Russia, Kecmanovic of Serbia, Rune of Denmark, and Arnaldi of Italy. So there is no um, number that limits the number of players from whatever country. So the more players they have, the it's their call. So the top four who finally enter the second round are Medvedev and Nori and Hachanov and Rune. So that's a pretty strong four players. Then we go to the last eight, the quarterfinals. So now it gets even more exciting. So we have the Europa Cup. It's for the men, no? And the players, the eight players, no, who are going to the um, quarterfinals are Novak Djokovic and Dimitrov of Bulgaria. And then we have Sinner and Manarino. Then we have Alcaraz and Zverev. And then we have Medvedev and Rune. So it's a very strong group. We have Djokovic, Dimitrov, Sinner, Manarino, Alcaraz, Zverev, and Medvedev, Rune. So this is the quarterfinal. It's all based on head-to-head. Finally, so yeah, that's it. The quarterfinal list. So next, based on head-to-head, for the semifinals, we have Djokovic and Sinner for the first semifinal. And then the second semifinal is between Zverev and Medvedev, which is again another strong group, no? Zverev and Medvedev. Finally, for the finals, it was between Djokovic and Medvedev. So these two are fighting in my fantasy Europe Cup, and Guess who the winner is? We have Djokovic. So Djokovic is the champion of my fantasy tennis Europa Cup 2024. The runner up is Medvedev. And then the semifinalists are Yannick Sinner and Alexander Zverev. So that's it, guys. For the Europa Cup 2024, for the men, Djokovic is the winner this year. So no, in 2025, whoever the eight top 32 players again from Europe and Africa will be chosen. So that's it. Um, yeah, I'm writer coach Tony. Please follow me in my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Twitter. And take care, everyone. Bye.